everyone, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm wearing my glasses, I know. Sorry if there's a little bit of a glare. I'm gonna play around with my glasses. So today's video, as you may have seen already by the title, we're gonna be talking about dreams and dream interpretations. Well, personally, I've had dreams both good and bad and frightening, where I'm like, okay, there's gotta be something more to this. What is this about? Well, today we're going to be talking about 10 common dream symbols and meanings, and how can we look further into this, right? A further insight into dream interpretation. Well, this is definitely going to be a two-part video, and I may have my cousin come on during the second video that I'm going to be making about this topic, because I feel like there's so many interesting meanings and symbolisms behind dreams, and both stuff that I've dreamt about or stuff that is very common to dream about. And I feel like this is such an interesting topic to me, and I would love to also hear about you guys and like what you guys have dreamt about and what that means to you. So we're going to start off with what are dreams. So I'm sure that you guys heard some sort of a definition about dreams, whether it is, in college or high school. Maybe it was a science related class, or maybe it was a psych related class. I know that in Psych 101 I learned about dreams and like how they're kind of stimuli that's integrated in our minds, and they also help us kind of make sense of what we were exposed to or memory. But I have a definition out in front of me. So dreams are basically stories and images that our minds create while we sleep. They can be vivid, they can give you emotions like happy, sad, scared, and they can be confusing. Or they could be perfectly rational. Dreams can happen at any time, but your most vivid dreams happen during REM sleep, rapid eye movement, when your brain is most active. Some experts say we dream at least 4 to 6 times a night. So dreams can be, like, what are dreams? I still don't know. What are dreams? Now, there's different types of dreams. There's dreams that are, like I said, vivid. There's lucid dreams where you kind of know and are aware that you're dreaming and you can, like, manipulate the dream. And sometimes they say dreams are really sensory experiences, emotional experiences that happen. And it's really normal and healthy to have dreams, but frequent nightmares can interfere with sleep and can be a sign of poor health or something else going on that you should definitely talk to a doctor about or a specialist. And I've had my frequent scares of sleepwalking and having some sort of horror, like night terror, screaming in my sleep, experiences that definitely were cause for concern, but are handled now. A little bit of background information about dream interpretation. Dream interpretation is the process of assigning meaning to dreams. In many ancient societies, such as those in Egypt and Greece, dreaming was considered a supernatural communication or a means of divine intervention, whose message could be interpreted by people with these associated spiritual powers. So pretty much if you were having a dream, you were like called by the divine being or God or gods or goddesses, whatever you want to call it, where sick people were sent to be cured, including having a dream-like state where they can really decode these dreams and figure out, kind of like a Freudian way, a Freudian hack of like what is happening through this dream-like stance. And I have that actually in this book, which I'm very proud to take out right now. There was a thing where they put people in a dreamlike state and tried to figure out what was going on. And I forgot exactly, I don't want to go crazy looking for it.
I don't know why you work so hard.
But, right here. So, it's called Dormez, and inducing trance states to promote healing is not new. Several ancient cultures, including those of Egypt and Greece, saw nothing strange about taking their sick to sleep temples so they could be cured while in a sleep-like state by suggestions from specially trained priests. How freaking fascinating. So I have a book right here which is all about psychological theories and actual people that have that play a huge role in the psych world. And I found it really fascinating when I read that, and I just read it right now. I have something out about dreams, and I was like, wait, I read this somewhere. So it was just really cool. Like, I've actually read that in my book. Okay, that's a little side note. So let's get into dream symbols. So whether you're religious, whether you're affiliated with some sort of faith, or maybe you're spiritual in other ways, or maybe you just don't have anything that you're associated with, that's fine. But dreams, they don't have to deal with religion. They could be something that reminds you of someone that's passed on. Maybe they're feeling like you have something good happening in your life, or maybe you're worried about something. Dream interpretation is not as difficult as it seems. In fact, remembering and recording them is actually the hardest part. So one way that we can record our dreams is a dream journal. And I used to do this actually when I was a kid. I used to have a little cute little journal on the side, and I did maybe 3 dreams, and I was like, that's it, too much work. Let's talk about the most common dreams. So I gave you guys some background info. I can share a couple of stories of my own dreams, but I think it'll be really fascinating to have the more common dreams mentioned. Number 1, dreams about losing teeth. I don't know if you've ever experienced this. I have. I've had dreams where my teeth have fallen out. I have dreams that my teeth are loose and I'm playing with them. I've had dreams that I've literally crushed my teeth in my mouth. Dreaming about losing your teeth can have multiple meanings, right? It could mean that you're worried about your appearance or your attractiveness. You're worried about your ability to communicate. Maybe you're having trouble with a certain person or in general to get your voice out there and communicate effectively. Maybe you're concerned that you may have said something embarrassing. Maybe there was a moment that's been lingering in your mind and you're like not over that. The real essence of teeth is their ability to bite through, to cut, tear, and grind. If your teeth fall out, you lose that personal power and your ability to be assertive, decisive, and self-protective. So whatever the case may be, those are a common theme of losing your teeth in a dream. Number 2, dreams about flying. I have had multiple dreams, and I kid you not, of one of my uncles teaching me to fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Whatever that means, I have had multiple dreams of flying. So what does this mean? Flying dreams can be exciting and even liberating, but they can also sometimes be quite frightening, especially if you're afraid of heights. Now, I've had dreams where I couldn't control the distance I was flying, so I just kept going up into space. And I had to like pray and really force myself down back to Earth. So I would say it was a nightmare. So dreams about flying could have 2 different sides. They could be positive and negative, right? They could be freedom and independence, or they could be escaping reality and wanting to run away from the problems of your life. So if flying alone occurs more frequently, this may show that there's an independence that you're yearning for. But because it often involves positive feelings of pleasure, it could also depict our expression of freeing ourselves from the social norms, maybe even our sexuality we're trying to run away from, like the norms of society and how it's trying to put us into all these categories. Maybe we just want to feel that freedom and we just want to fly, and the only time we can fly is sleep. I don't know. Whatever you believe in, I believe in all of those meanings. I feel like there's definitely multiple, depending on what you're going through in your life and also how you're feeling. I feel like anything could apply. Number 3,